and thank you for joining this 16th episode. Today, we have important topics to cover regarding the Marrakesh Congress. We hope you have prepared all your questions and all your doubts. So please, Andrian, you have the floor.
Thank you, Adriana. Today I would like to first start with the registration to the Congress. I would like to remind you that registration are open since the month of June, and the deadline is 9 of October. So there is still plenty of time to register. The registration cost is 500 euros per person, and it includes admission to all General Assembly and symposium sessions, as well as simultaneous interpretation in French, English, Spanish, and Arabic. It includes also lunch on October 26th, as well as coffee breaks and lunches on October 27, 28, and 29. It also includes evening events and dinners from October 26th, which is the opening ceremony, until October 29. Of course, it will also include, as usually, the transportation upon your arrival to the Marrakesh International Airport, so local transportation, and also on your departure on October 29 or October 30. From the official hotel, the Mogador. So I will talk about the official hotel a little bit later. And it will also include the transportation to the official activities of the program. So if we have a dinner which is outside of the official hotel, it will also include the local transport. So we will display on the screen right now, if you could send Adriana the link of the registration system. It's on the official Congress website, which you will see also on your screen. Please note that you can register by paying via a credit card or a bank transfer. An invoice will be automatically issued upon your registration. So you don't have to ask or write to anybody to ask for an invoice. It will be automatically issued. Sorry, my cell phone is ringing nonstop. I just threw it. So you can register via a credit card or via credit card or bank transfer. Your invoice is issued automatically, so you can make your payment via your invoice. Once you have completed your registration, you will receive a first email confirming that you have registered. Once your payment is received locally in Marrakesh, the payment coordinators in Marrakesh will confirm your registration, and you will receive a second email and final email confirming your payment. At that time, you will find in this confirmation email a link to a second form where you can complete your flight and hotel information. It will be really important that you be attentive to this form because this is where you can provide the information to Marrakesh so that they can know when to go and take you to the airport. So if you do not provide this information, it is very likely that you will have to arrange your own transfer. Okay, you can change the slide. I would also like to point out that there is only one official hotel, the Mogador Agdal. This hotel is located in the same complex as the Mogador Congress Center. Therefore, the plan is that for all participants to stay at the Mogador. You may, of course, choose another hotel, but it will not be served by the local transfers included in the registration fee. That is the transfers between the airport and your hotel upon your arrival and your departure, as well as the transfers for the evening events that are scheduled outside the Mogador. You will need to make arrangements to meet the delegations at the Mogador, where the buses will depart and return to. To book your room at the Mogador, you must contact the hotel directly by booking via email through the website as shown on the screen. Could you also share in the comments, Adriana, the link?
Yeah.
So that people can know where to reserve. So you just have to go to this web page and you click on reserve by email, and then you can write directly to the hotel. Okay. Do you have any questions regarding the registration, the hotel, the transfers?
J'ai une question.
Oui, Paula.
Ah, pardon, je n'ai pas levé la main. Désolée. Non, j'ai fait mon enregistrement aujourd'hui, mais je n'ai pas reçu de mail.
No, I registered today, but I haven't received a confirmation email. Is that normal? Yes, it is. I had the what? It was through the rewards program. Yes. No, I don't have anything. Did you check your spam folder? It's probably in there. There you go. But I can check. No, there's nothing in your spam folder. Yeah. Maybe it's because there's a filter system in my inbox that I can check. Otherwise, I'll get in touch with you. Yes, I'd like that. Okay, thanks. Because when I ran the...
Et après ça, me revenir.
Ça va. Ok, merci.
Merci.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Yes, I hope you can hear me. Is it okay with the voice? Yes. Thank you. I kind of have just a question on how to really proceed, because in your email about the registration of the loyalty reward program, I think you mentioned to wait with the hotel booking until we have an answer on the question of how much we would get from the loyalty reward. So for booking the hotel, is it an advice that we wait for your reply?
Yeah, I can talk about my next topic is the loyalty reward program. It's just because you'll receive an amount of money, and then if you decide to apply it to the hotel, then we will pay for the hotel. Then that's why I advise that you wait to reserve your hotel in case you want to apply your amount to the hotel, in which case we will pay for it. You understand?
Okay. Because that of course is helpful, because it's easier that you directly pay the hotel then, and we just don't have to do the bank transfer to Marrakesh or anything like that.
Exactly.
So so easier.
Also,
and
yes.
About the price range, it doesn't get any more expensive. So you have a granted amount of rooms for the same price even until end of September. So no rush for booking.
Exactly. And also to reassure you, in that case, almost the entire, I think the entire hotel is reserved for the OWHC. Okay. So no rush. I mean, we won't lose the hotel. We won't lose the rooms. There is absolutely no rush for us to reserve the hotel. It's not like in other cases where we have a certain amount of rooms in one hotel and then a certain amount of room, and then we need to reserve quickly in case if we do not reserve quickly, we will lose those rooms. In case of the Mogador, everything is reserved for us. So there's absolutely no rush.
Okay, so the advice is just to wait for the confirmation about the loyalty reward and then proceed. Thank you.
Yes. And also the question from Paula is quite relevant. I really advise you to always check your spam box when you register, because I think it will unfortunately almost always go into your spam box. So if you have some filters put on place by your municipality for your work email, try to check that. If you check your spam box and it's not there, please write to me, and we will try to arrange that with I'm in contact daily with the responsible of the website, so we will check that so you can receive your confirmation email. Do you have any other questions regarding registration, hotel? Clear? Perfect. I will go to the loyalty reward program. Okay, so there is another way that you can pay for your registration fee. And perhaps you've noticed it on the website or in our communications. And this is what we call the loyalty reward program. For those who haven't known us for a very long time, I'll explain the program today. And for everyone else, it's a good refresher is always welcome, especially since the program is different this year. So the Loyalty Reward Program offers a financial assistance to members who need it to ensure their attendance to the 18th World Congress in Marrakesh. It is designed to facilitate participation by member cities, including those that lack the necessary resources to cover part of their travel, lodging, and Congress registration. So it is the three main elements to participate to the Congress. To submit an application, your city must have been a member in good standing for the years 2024, 2025, and 2026. If you are a new member city, of course, you don't have to pay retroactively the past years. You only have to have been a new member city who have paid the membership fee this year or since 2025. And to submit an application, your city must also have the application signed by the mayor, confirming his or her attendance or that of his or her representative, as well as the composition of the delegation. You have until September 18 to submit the application. And given that the budget is limited and that airfare, as you know, are rising and rising very fast, we encourage you to submit your application as soon as possible. You can change the slide, please. All right. How does the program work? It's quite simple. We use a scoring system that takes 3 criteria into account. The first criteria, your city's wealth category, which is based on your country's GNI. It is the same thing that we use to calculate your membership fee. All right. Second criteria, your city's participation in the OWHC New Urban Process activities over the past 2 years, so since the last Congress. And 3, the composition of the delegation. The more diverse it is in terms of political and technical representation, the higher the score will be. Each point assigned Each point will be assigned a fixed monetary value, which has been set to 317 Canadian dollar. This amount was calculated. It's not just an amount we took in the air. It's an amount that was calculated based on a number of actual data. And the total lump sum amount we will obtain by multiplying the number of points you assign with this 317 will be the total amount that your city is entitled to receive as part as the loyalty reward program. You will be able to use this lump sum amount as you see fit. You can put it towards one or more registration, accommodation nights, or even airline tickets. And you can apply it to whoever you want in the delegation. The choice is yours. When we send you the amount to which you are entitled, instructions will follow so that you can let us know how you wish to apply your benefits within the allocated amount. And do not worry, you won't have to manage this money yourself, okay? No funds will be transferred to you. All the benefits are paid directly by the OWHC. For the registration, we will give you a unique registration code that you can use as a payment method on the website. So it will allow you to register and you won't have to make a payment at the end of your registration. For the lodging, for the accommodation, you will make your own registration with the hotel with a reservation code, but in the end, it will be the OWHC who will make the payment. And finally, for the flight, we will handle the booking and the payment through our own travel agency. And do not worry, as soon as you submit your application, you'll receive step-by-step instruction for each stage. I will be available to assist you, but also we have hired a program coordinator. Her name is Mari Lizarraga. She will handle all the technical aspects, and she will be able to guide you through the entire process. So more or less, this is the way the program is handled. Do you have any questions about it? Yes, Yasina.
Hello. I read that you said that there will be no limit of number of people in delegation.
Yes.
It used to be 4. Now it's unlimited, I suppose. So it's up to the city to see who will be their representative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes. No limit. So come with whoever you want to Marrakesh. There are plenty of space in the Congress Center, plenty of space in the hotel. So, and enjoy the free space.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Moussa. Diakité?
Merci beaucoup. Bonjour à tout le monde et particulièrement à mon ami.
Hello, everyone, and especially to my friend Adrian, with whom I'm in close contact, and I'd like to thank everyone, all the participants. As for me, I am Musa Moriba Diakité, from the ancient city of Janneh, and I think I've only participated in this activity once. I haven't been able to take part in the other activities, through no fault of my own, because we're in a very difficult, unique situation. Perhaps I'd rather not go into that here. I'm in central Mali, so everyone understands a little bit of what's going on. That's not the point of my remarks. The purpose of my remarks is to see how we can benefit from the program. We joined the OVPM not too long ago, and certain conditions require us to remain members for 3 years, but I was pleased with Adrian's response. He told us that we can definitely participate. And even if we haven't been members for those 3 years, I'd also like to point out that we, the city of Janneh, are a very poor city. I have nothing to hide. We are a very poor city. We're at war, and yet we really want to take part in this event. To better understand how the VPN works and how things are organized so we can make the most of the experience. And I've spoken with the mayor of the town, who is genuinely interested in this meeting and would like to participate, along with some technical staff. So that's already a plus. The mayor has given his approval. He's going to participate, and I've already, with Adrian's support, I've already drafted the request for a gratuity, but I was waiting for this event to get a better understanding. Then I'll make any necessary corrections and send the letter. So that's basically what I wanted to say regarding the city of Janneh. And I'm speaking on behalf of the mayor with whom I've been in contact and continue to communicate via email and voice calls. So he's agreed to participate, but he made a point of telling me to let the public know that it's for financial reasons. I've asked our partners for support so we can at least participate in this first event, and this will also allow those taking part in the activity to better inform the community. And regarding what the VPN is doing for the development of our cities, this is very important, because we often need to explain to the community why we joined this organization, as it helps them better understand what it's all about, and what this community and our membership can offer us. So it's important for us to participate in the 18th Congress and to better understand and clarify what we're doing, and then share that information with the community. So that's basically what I wanted to say regarding when I arrive, if there's a need to speak up again, I'll do so. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your remarks. That's good. Perfect. The incentive program is designed to help the cities that need it most. So you'll see, we'll walk you through it step by step. And as you said, you don't need to have been a member for 3 years. You're a new member, so you're fully eligible as well. Here's what's on the agenda. So all you have to do is send us the application letter, and we'll take care of you and help you step by step through the application process and provide you with financial assistance for it. To facilitate the participation of
Anybody having a question about the loyalty reward program? Perfect. So what I would advise you to do is simply to consult the document. It's only 2 pages. Just follow the procedure, which is sending a letter from your mayor, including the delegation, composition of the delegation, and then we'll let you know following step by step. Paula, you've been through. I think connected to this session, you're the only one who've been through it step by step. You see, we just send you an email, we discuss with you, and then you just follow the step, and it's quite simple. So yeah, that's about it for the loyalty reward program. Any other questions? Just feel free to write to us by email. Last and final topic is the candidacies for the board of director and the host city. We have recently opened the application process for the 2026-2028 board of directors, as well as the host city for the 2028 World Congress. All the instructions for submitting your application can be found on our website and not on the official Congress website. So just not to be confused. Adriana, could you share the link also, please, to the web forms? For both of the application, each mayor or their official representative will have 5 minutes during the General Assembly on the morning of 27 of October to present their application. They may use visual aids such as PowerPoint or videos. The vote will take place the following day on October 28 during the lunch. And the announcement of the members elected to the board of directors will be made the same evening during dinner. For the host city of the World Congress, the announcement will be made on the final day during the General Assembly session in the afternoon of October 29. I would also like to mention that it's important for every city wishing to participate in the Congress to confirm its attendance at the General Assembly, as well as the representative. So I would like, therefore, to ask you to please fill in the form for this purpose, which you can find on the same page. So it's actually the first link on the web page that you can see on the screen. That would be my intervention for the General Assembly and the various applications. Would you have any questions regarding these topics? quite clear? Perfect. So Adriana, I will give you the floor for the last part.
Thank you, Andrian. So just one quick last topic to cover today. It's the opportunities for participation as an active city in the Congress. As you could see, a few weeks ago, we issued a call for contributions to all member cities with the purpose to identifying active cities, what we call an active city, that could contribute to various aspects of the Congress. So the call is for cities wishing to highlight an initiative or a project, whether it is currently underway or maybe it has been already completed, with the purpose of bringing light to inspiring examples that demonstrate a significant contribution to habitability of historic centers or to illustrate the transformations that are sought by the new urban process. So all the proposals must demonstrate, on one hand, that the contributions are directly directed to the new urban process, either with the key strategic priorities or how these intersect with other priorities. But on the other hand, they also should prove that there's the capacity to strengthen the operational conditions for implementing the new urban process, particularly in terms of governance, global strategy, and institutional financial capacity. I'm gonna send you in the chat the web form where you could fill the web form. I put it in each language. We have one in English, one in French, and one in Spanish. So you could send us all the information regarding your project there. The selected cities will be invited to participate actively in the symposium, particularly in the workshop during the session 2, through presentation of the case studies, as well as to contribute to the Congress official exhibition. The exhibition will help also to see how many cities showcase the initiatives for habitability in a variety of formats, in fact. So the cities that have already submitted a good practice or that have participated in the accelerator program with Shifa or that has submitted a project for the Jean-Paul Allier Prize will also be considered. But if you wish to highlight any other project that is different from the ones that you had presented in all those initiatives, you could send us another web form, you could share the information in the web form that I just sent it through the chat. Any questions regarding this? Any other? You have until July 15 to send us the contributions. So, no more questions. Yes.
Perdón, no he escuchado bien
No, I didn't hear that clearly. The projects that have participated in Shifa. Yes, we need to complete the formal registration with Chifa. He has been in charge of communicating this. Or how should we proceed? If we already know that it's going ahead, that it's already been included in the Chifa Accelerator program's lineup. Okay. So in a few weeks, we'll be reaching out to you, either through Chifa or directly from us, to provide more details about the information we'll need to move forward. So that it can be part of the presentation or a workshop. We're still working out the details on that part, but it will be within a matter of weeks, in case you'd like to submit a different project from the one you did with Chifa. You can send us the information via the form. Okay, perfect. We were in touch a few weeks ago, but just in case this is a different project, as long as it's the Chifa one, it's still under consideration. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Easy.
Beth, okay. Beth?
We can't hear you with that on. You. Maybe you're on mute the whole time. You, the microphone. No. He's listening to us. We can continue while we fix Elizabeth's microphone settings. We can continue with Agustin from Cordoba.
Yes,
And Beth, the microphone.
I know.
Yes. Okay.
How are you, Adriana? I wanted to ask you something. Once the form is filled out, do we get any feedback from you letting us know that? That's right, you've already received it.
Sure. We've already received the contribution from Cordoba. We are making a general overview, and we'll be sending the information, or a few questions to help us better understand it, the initiative, in a matter of a few weeks, to work out the details. But, thank you very much for your contribution. We received it just fine.
Thank you very much.
Phase. See? I think you wrote something in the chat. I wouldn't have been able to come up with anything else. I'll give it a try, but I don't know if you want to ask anything. Okay, here. No, we can't hear her. No, but I told her to ask the question. On it. In the chat. The chat. Let's give him a minute. I wanted to know if on the 15th he'd... The deadline to submit the... No, I don't really understand. Let me see. Wait. He wants to know if we can. Yes. You can send it by the end of July. July 15th. Until then, until the end of July. Exactly. Until the end of July. If you can send something by the end of July, can we wait? Yes, if you need to. We've already taken that into account, though, the best practice you shared, but this is a different issue, another project. You can send it. We'll give it to you. We can give you a slightly longer deadline, just in case. Yes, if necessary. Another project that's different from the one you've already shared with us. Okay. That Diakite. Mr. Diakite. Mr. Diakite. A. Is it? Can you hear the original audio in French?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a question for us? Well, we'll be going now. We're going to wrap things up. That's it. That's it. Does anyone else have a question for us? Before we wrap up the meeting?
Yes. Regarding the contribution. Yes. Well, once again, thank you. I'd like to know, can cities that have recently joined the OVPM submit an application regarding their contribution? That's the question I'm asking myself. Is it possible? Because, since I don't fully understand all the details of this contribution...
Absolutely.
So if it's possible for us to put together a proposal, perhaps to raise the profile of the city of Jenny itself, if that's possible, the city could give it a try. Okay.
That's entirely possible. Yes, in fact, it's a good idea because we want to publicize the projects you've developed, especially since, like you, we're a new city.
Yes.
It's also an opportunity to share with the entire network all the different types of initiatives you've already implemented. So as you know, I've shared the links in the chat. You can just send us the details about which ones you'd like to feature. We'll get in touch with you. As I was telling Agustin de Cordova, we'll get in touch with you later. For once, we know the details. If we have any additional questions, we'll get in touch with you to get your feedback and find out how we can help. We can put this together as either a best practice or another type of project.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely.
Adriana.
I don't think there are any other questions. Okay, perfect.
I think there's no more questions. Just quick recap. There's the deadline for the applications to participate as an active cities. On August 12th, there's new run process perception test that it's conducted among the cities in Asia Pacific region. And on December 18, there's the deadline for submitting applications to the loyalty rewards program. And on the October 9th, there's the deadline to register to the World Congress. So you would have on the screen all the deadlines. I think that's all the deadlines that we have by now, but just if you have any other question or anything, you could just write us directly. You know our emails, you know how to contact us, so please don't hesitate to do it in case you have any other question after this meeting. So I think that's all for us. Thank you so much for joining today, and have a nice rest of the day wherever you are in the world.